Hey guys, welcome to Heat, Happy Energy, Amor Tarot. Let's see what are the energies between the masculine and the feminine today. What are their overall energies? Five of Wands, the Hierophant, Page of Wands. All right. So there's definitely some conflict, chaos here in the energies with this Five of Wands. It's like beneath the silence or whatever is not being said, there is unspoken conflict or tension. This is possibly miscommunication, clashing egos, or unresolved disagreements. Both parties may feel like they're not being heard or understood, or maybe just one, but that is the whole zest of that energy. There could be a push and pull dynamic here. Internal battles for some of you, where the other person feels or you feel you cannot reach out to this person, at least at this point. Hierophant introduces a deeper layer to this, where the relationship has these elements of spiritual purpose, karmic learning, a soul contract, things like those. It could have started with shared values or a soul connection that felt familiar and grounding. Like you had this instant pull, you had this instant recognition of this other person's soul, kind of an energy, where now it's acting as a mirror for personal growth. This is about trust, commitment, this is about traditional beliefs. So you both are somewhere still devoted in the connection, even if it's internal, but your egos are clashing, you still feel that soul connection with each other. Page of Wands suggests that there is still this curious energy lying there. There is attraction, there's an energetic spark here, perhaps even a desire to reach out or explore what is left, but it's immature. Pages are immature energy or some sort of uncertainty. Page of Wands is also this avoidant energy, so one of you could be acting that way here. Neither person may feel emotionally safe or confident enough to reach out. That is another reason of staying stuck in that potential rather than action here. Overall, the dynamics is a mix of tension, spiritual bonding, attraction. There is also emotional immaturity or hesitation that's keeping one of you or both of you at distance here, is what I feel. Let's see what are the masculine's energies. What are the masculine's energies towards the feminine? Ten of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. All right. Feeling overwhelmed with this Ten of Wands here. This is emotionally weighing down with something. So he's weighing down by either guilt or emotional pressure, some past mistakes, but he's dragging that energy with him, which is pulling him down. He might feel like this relationship or the thought of fixing it is a burden, like he just cannot do it. But the emotional heaviness is possibly a reason he's staying silent. He does want to fix it though, somewhere in his heart, is what I feel, because Six of Cups here is that deep sentimental emotional that one has. It's like he thinks of the feminine fondly with so much love and emotion. This is also a soulmate card that we say. So even if he's not saying that he feels this connection, he loves her and everything, there's still this soul love, that soul that it's a strange feeling he carries inside of him here. There is definitely this nostalgia that comes in with this card. So he's definitely missing her. There is this sense of emotional comfort, desire to reconnect that he's going through, and he may be replaying old conversations, memories, looking at pictures, looking at old text messages, going back to that same energy where it felt like home. It felt so happy within, kind of an energy. Eight of Pentacles is putting in the work. So maybe he wasn't putting in the work, and now he's in that self-improvement mode where he feels that he has to work towards, fixing something, putting in the effort if he wants things to get better. There's desire to work things out with this card, is what I would say. But it may take time, because Eight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. So to summarize this energy, it's about feeling guilt, emotional attachment, and a quiet desire to rebuild here. But he's bogged down with some emotional pressure, and maybe hiding behind responsibilities or personal development right now, not stepping up the game. Let's see what are the feminine's energies towards the masculine. What are the feminine's energies towards the masculine? Seven of Cups, Hanged Man, the Devil. All right. Seven of Cups is being in a state of confusion, illusion, wishful thinking. So she could be a little confused about what should she do here. She might not know what's real anymore, because this is also a card that comes up with illusion. So there is a thought where I don't even know if it was real. I don't even know if he ever felt anything, because it doesn't feel like he felt anything, kind of an energy. So, it's also about maybe fantasizing about him. She could be feeling lost in the what ifs, those questions in the mind. The Devil here is this intense emotional attachment. This is also very lustful energy. So really wanting that physical contact with the masculine. This is, she may feel bound to him energetically or emotionally. For some of you, there could be a third party involved here. That is also an influence. So this would not be for everyone, but there could be some energetic work that could be done here in the connection, is how I feel from the entire thing. But this is not for everyone. But there could be a cycle of craving emotional connection and then feeling trapped by it, is how I see this. Emotional or spiritual detox might be needed for feminine. Now the Hangman is when you are stuck, you are in a limbo, you are in that suspended energy where you have to surrender. You cannot control anything as such. You have to just let it be how it is. I mean, standing still is the only way to move forward, is what this card brings in. She may be waiting for him to act, or feeling spiritually guided to release the connection, but hasn't fully let go yet. Okay. She's holding on to a pattern, seeking clarity, I feel. Her energy is mix of confusion, obsession, lustful energy, emotional pull, and stagnation here. She's bound to him energetically, but feels unable to move forward or back. So that limbo with this Hangman, caught in a cycle of waiting, reflecting, emotionally processing. So that is feminine's energy. Let's see what is the guidance for you, whoever is watching this. What is the guidance? What is the guidance for you? King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Fool. See, King of Wands is an energy which brings in charisma, it brings in confidence. It encourages you to take your personal power back. Okay, maybe you have let that power go because of some reason, or you just felt that you feel a lack of confidence because of the whole situation. That is also a possibility. This is telling you that it's time to lead your emotional narrative instead of waiting for other person to act. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you have to go forward if this person is the one who's cutting you off, or this person is the one who's been hurting you, doing you wrong, then you have to act upon what is good for you here, what serves you. This is about being bold, confident, and magnetic, but don't chase. Okay. Let your energy attract what is aligned. If this person is not matching up to your energy, then this has to go away. Let it go. Disconnect with this person. Wait for what is aligned with you. Emperor is about emotional boundaries and structure. This is not the time to let emotions rule you. Maybe the emotions were ruling you constantly is the reason you are stuck in this cycle, right? So ground yourself. You're being asked to embody stability, discipline, structure, logical thinking, self-respect. If your self-respect has been, somebody has walked all over it, think about that. Don't let that happen. Don't let this person hurt you constantly over and over again for no reason. You don't need to, control the outcome, but you need to stand firm in your truth. If this person is unable to offer you what you deserve, your self-respect needs to come before that connection or anything else right now. The Fool is about, it invites you to embrace a fresh start. This fresh start could be focusing on your self-worth, your self-respect here. Letting go of fear is one thing that has to come with Fool, because Fool asks you to take risks, and you cannot possibly take risk unless you are, in that fearless energy where you're not scared to take that leap of faith. This is asking you to let go of that attachment, those old stories, those old patterns. Trust the unknown. Your healing lies in openness and courage. As you show courage, that healing process starts here. So this is telling you to reclaim your power, set firm your emotional boundaries here, and open yourself to new beginnings. This is whether this person or within your own journey, but this has to be done. This is encouraging self-leadership and fearless freedom, guys. This connection is deep and complex, filled with unspoken emotions for sure. Spiritual lessons, energetic ties. He's quietly processing, working, and remembering. She is bound in confusion, attachment, craving, a spiritual limbo. The overall energy suggests there is unfinished business, but not readiness yet. Now, your path is that of empowerment, inner structure, and radical openness to the new. So, no matter where they lead, but focus on the path that you need to follow. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.